So, Paul, remember when I came to you with my first design on a napkin?
How could I forget? But here's the thing, you weren't the only one. I've seen like at least a dozen napkin designs over the year.
And you know what? Half of those people are now running successful jewelry brands,
That's what people don't realize. You don't need to be Picasso to be a jewelry designer. You just need an idea and the right process.
which is exactly what we're covering today.
Welcome to our very first episode. I'm Paul.
And I'm Veronika. And if you've ever dreamed of turning your jewelry design idea into reality, you're in the right place.
So before we dive in, let me tell you why we're doing this podcast. Veronica and I have been working in the jewelry industry for, over a decade combined. I started back in 2010, learned 3D modeling, co-founded a design studio in the Diamond District, and eventually launched a luxury men's line that grew to 7 figures.
And I came from a completely different world. I have a psychology degree, zero jewelry experience, but I was passionate about it. So I interned, learned from the ground up, and built my own DemiFine jewelry brand from scratch. My pieces have been featured in Harper's Bazaar, Oprah's Favorite Things, Essence magazine, and worn on The Real Housewives, to name a few. Now I'm working on my second collection.
And here's the thing, we meet aspiring designers constantly, like every single day, and we hear the same questions over and over.
How do I start? Do I need to know how to draw? How much will it cost? Who do I work with? How do I protect my idea?
So we thought, why not create something that answers all these questions, a resource we wish we had when we were starting out.
Exactly. And we're not going to sugarcoat it. We'll share our real experiences, the good, the bad, and the pricey lessons we learned along the way.
Oh, there were plenty of those. But that's how you grow, right?
But we'll also show you how to avoid them. Our goal is simple: help you go from idea to finished piece in months, not years. And today, we're walking through the entire process step by step.
So you've got this idea.
And you're dying to get started.
Hold up.
Here we go.
I watched someone spend 6 months on a design. Beautiful piece. They were so proud. Sent me photos like, look what I made.
Let me guess.
I searched it. Found the exact same thing. Not similar, exact. On Etsy, selling for years.
I've had that conversation too. It's awful.
So before you do anything, before you talk to a CAD designer, before you spend money,
You search Instagram, Pinterest, Google Images, Etsy, everywhere.
and be thorough. Don't just type ring and call it good.
Try different words: band, stackable, geometric, whatever describes your thing.
Also, search your brand name.
Because nothing's worse than building a whole identity around a name and finding out its trademark.
Happened to someone we know, had to rebrand everything.
Packaging, website, social media.
All of it.
So yeah, search first.
Now, let's say you search and it's actually unique, or at least your version of it is different enough.
Then you start collecting inspiration, screenshots, saved posts, whatever.
Build a folder. Show the vibe, not a copy. And here's something important. You do not need to know how to draw to be a jewelry designer, not in 2026.
Which is great because the only art I've perfected is persuading Paul to do the actual drawing.
I mean, I can draw, and it definitely helps when I'm sketching out ideas for clients, but honestly, it's not required. What matters is that you can communicate your idea clearly. If you can sketch, great. If not, collect reference images, make notes about dimensions, details, materials, write everything down.
Oh, and AI has been a savior for this. You can use it to help visualize your idea.
This is a game changer for designers who can't draw.
You can use tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, DALL-E, or other AI image generators. Just describe your jewelry piece in words, like a delicate rose gold ring with Art Deco geometric patterns, or a bold silver cuff bracelet with ocean wave textures, and the AI creates visual concepts for you.
It's not perfect, won't replace a CAD designer, but for exploring styles and showing your vision,
Total lifesaver.
just don't rely on it for exact dimensions or anything technical. You'll still need a CAD designer for the actual 3D model, but for getting your ideas out there, it's incredible.
Bottom line, the clearer you are, the easier everything else gets.
CAD designers, manufacturers, casting houses, they all need to see what's in your head.
So, get it out however you can.
Speaking of which,
Okay, so people ask us all the time, what if someone steals my idea?
valid concern.
But you can't design jewelry in a vacuum.
Right, so NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
Free templates online. We'll link some. Takes like 5 minutes.
Every CAD designer, every manufacturer, every vendor, they sign before you show them anything.
It's standard. They expect it.
No signature, no design details. Simple as that.
All right. You've got your napkin sketch, your AI mockups, and your NDA,
Time to meet your CAD designer.
which stands for computer-aided design, if you're wondering. Basically, your sketch is about to become a real 3D thing you can spin around on a computer.
Seriously, this step is make or break.
Oh, he's being dramatic.
No, I'm serious. You nail this, everything else is smooth. You rush through it?
Expensive regret.
Yeah. I've watched people waste so much money going in circles because they rushed this part.
Redoing molds, recasting.
All because they didn't nail down dimensions when it was still just pixels on a screen.
Okay, so what do you actually show up with? Like, what's the checklist here?
Sizes, even rough ones.
Ring width, thickness.
Yeah, if it's a ring. Height, too. If you're setting stones, what size? What shape?
And look, if you don't know exact numbers, that's fine. You can figure it out with the designer.
Sure, but come in with something, even ballpark. Don't just show up and go, make it, medium thickness.
Medium vibes.
Right, like what does that even mean?
Now, you might not be sure about the exact dimensions you want. That's okay. You can definitely work that out with your CAD designer.
Absolutely. But here's the thing. It's still much better to come in with some approximate measurements. Even rough numbers give them a starting point.
And here's a tool every jewelry designer should have. A millimeter gauge, also called a caliper. It's inexpensive, maybe 20 to 25 bucks, but it's invaluable.
I use mine multiple times every single day. You can measure everything, ring widths, stone sizes, chain thicknesses. It helps you speak the language of jewelry design.
Because when you go to a CAD designer and say, I want the band to be about this thick, and you're gesturing with your fingers, that's not helpful.
Right. But if you say, I want the band to be 2.5 millimeters wide and 1.8 millimeters thick, now we're talking. Now the designer can actually create what you're envisioning.
And don't be afraid to spend time with your CAD designer. Go over every detail, every curve, every angle, every measurement.
A good CAD designer will also guide you. They'll tell you if something won't work structurally or if a size seems off.
I spent a lot of time with mine. Look where that got me.
Married. But seriously, a good CAD designer should guide you. If I see someone designing a ring that's way too thin or a prong that'll break easily, I'll speak up. It's part of the job.
But it's so much easier if you come prepared with a clear vision and realistic dimensions. And if you're wondering where to find a CAD designer, one of the best places is Upwork. We'll put a link in the description below.
Yeah, there are tons of talented jewelry CAD designers on there with portfolios you can review. And we're actually going to have a separate episode later on how to choose the right CAD designer, because that's a whole topic on its own.
It really is. There's a lot to consider. Experience level, communication style, turnaround time, pricing. We'll cover all of that. Okay, so CAD's done. You've got your 3D model. Time
To print.
But first, get your files. STL for printing.
And the .3dm file.
That's the editable one.
STL is locked. You can't change it later.
So you need both.
And
Screenshot with dimensions.
you know me too well.
That screenshot saves lives. Trust me.
If you ever need to tweak something or work with a different designer, that screenshot has everything documented.
Don't skip it.
So you've got your STL. Two choices.
Print in wax first or go straight to casting.
Always print in wax first.
Always. Even after years of designing, I'm still surprised by how different things look in person.
Green lies to you. Proportions, thickness, how it sits on your body.
Totally different when you're holding it.
Most CAD designers can print a wax model and ship it to you.
Just for checking though, not casting quality.
Right. You're looking at proportions, making sure it feels right.
Then once you're happy,
Send your STL to a casting house. They've got the expensive machines for castable wax.
way higher quality than what most designers have.
There are online services too, we'll link some, but same thing, visualization only.
For the actual production casting house, every time. So should I just buy a printer?
For your first design,
Bad idea?
I've seen it. Printer sits there, collects dust.
Don't be that person.
We have one, use it constantly, but we're printing like every week.
Multiple designs, variations, client work.
If you're just starting one or two pieces,
Use services. Test the waters first.
then when you're cranking out designs and waiting 3 days for shipping drives you crazy,
That's when you buy. We'll link some.
fair warning though, it's addicting.
We print at like 11 p.m. just because we can.
Guilty.
Okay, so you get your wax model.
Inspect it. Put it on if it's a ring. Measure everything.
Because this is the cheapest point to fix mistakes.
Something's wrong? Adjust a file, reprint, easy.
But if you skip to casting first and then find a problem,
Now you're going backwards, spending way more money.
1 step forward, 3 steps back.
So always print and wax first.
Wax is perfect. Now it gets real.
Casting time. Wax becomes metal.
Why do we always say silver first?
Because this is your master, your forever piece.
Your insurance policy.
I've got drawers full of silver masters, every single design I've ever made.
Because if your wax breaks or your mold gets damaged,
You've still got the original,
could you print from the file? Sure.
but this is faster, cheaper, and it's sitting right there.
So the casting house takes your wax, makes a mold around it, melts the wax out.
Pours in molten silver, lost wax casting. Been around for like thousands of years.
Exciting. We're actually going to have a whole episode with a casting house owner on this.
But for now, just know this is where your design becomes actual metal.
And when you get it back,
Inspect everything again.
clean casting, all the details, correct size.
Still easy to make changes here. Not as easy as wax, but way easier than production. All right, Silver Master's perfect. Now comes the fun part.
The mold?
The silicone mold. This is your production workhorse.
You hand this to your manufacturer and boom, they can make as many copies as you need.
Without touching your original. Before you make the mold, you need to pre-polish your Silver Master. Not fully polished, just pre-polished.
What's the difference?
Pre-polishing removes rough spots and smooths the surface, but doesn't bring it to a mirror finish. You want it clean and smooth because any imperfection on the master will show up on every single piece cast from the mold.
Makes sense. You're copying the original, so the original needs to be as close to perfect as possible.
Right. Then the casting house, most of them offer this service, creates a silicone mold. They use silicone because it has very low shrinkage, which is crucial for maintaining accurate sizes.
So now you have your complete toolkit, your digital file, your wax model, your silver master, and your silicone mold.
Exactly. And you're ready for production.
And now the exciting part.
Production house time.
You hand them your mold, they start cranking out pieces.
Inject wax, cast in whatever metal, clean, polish, assemble.
Some might say they don't need the mold.
They'll work from your CAD file.
Can they do that?
Sure, but they'll charge you for making a new master and mold anyway.
So it doesn't really matter who does it.
Except you control the quality if you do it first.
You're not waiting to see if they got it right.
Plus, you have your master, just in case.
And then after all the casting, polishing, assembly,
You hold your first finished piece.
that feeling though.
Idea to reality. Nothing like it.
So just to bring it all together.
You start with your idea. Research the hell out of it. Make sure it's actually unique.
Collect references, sketch however you can, figure out your dimensions.
Get your NDA signed before you show anyone anything.
Work with a CAD designer to turn your sketch into a 3D model.
Print it and wax. Inspect every detail. Fix problems now, not later.
Cast it in silver, that's your master.
Pre-polish it. Make a silicone mold.
Then take it all to production and watch your pieces come to life.
And remember, this process might seem overwhelming, but it's actually pretty straightforward once you understand the steps.
We've worked with hundreds of designers, and the ones who succeed are the ones who just start. They don't wait until everything's perfect. They take that first step.
So here's your homework. If you have a design idea, start researching it this week. See what's out there. Gather references. Sketch something, even if it's rough.
And get yourself a millimeter gauge. Seriously, it's the best $20 you'll spend.
Truth.
In our next episode, we'll be diving deeper into one of these steps. We're still deciding which one, but let us know in the comments. What do you want to learn more about?
CAD design, casting, finding manufacturers? Let us know.
Thanks so much for listening to our very first episode. I'm Veronika,
And I'm Paul.
and we'll see you next time.
Keep creating.